Okay, so you know that feeling when you get that notification, that dreaded notification that you have to take your car in to get an emission tested. It can be a hassle because you got to find that emission test place to take your car to, but it's really something if you don't pass the test. A program in Arizona, though, is helping thousands of drivers actually pay for those repairs. This is your car here?
Yes, it is. It's a 2002 Saturn.
Cheryl Hawk is proud to show off her car she often refers to as blessing. And it's been a blessing for her over the last few decades.
I wanted to stay independent as a senior. And if you don't have transportation, it's very difficult. Family work, a lot of my friends don't drive anymore. A lot of alternative transportation sources can be very expensive.
The car has been reliable over the last few years, until she didn't pass her most recent vehicle emissions test.
Well, they give you the sheet and they said it didn't pass, and I'm thinking, well, the age of the car, and I couldn't afford even a decent used car, and I'm thinking, I need my vehicle.
So was there, I guess, a little bit of panic when you found out it didn't pass?
Beyond panic, excuse me.
Cheryl turned to Mercy J Auto Care in Mesa. It's one of the 105 repair shops approved through Arizona's Voluntary Vehicle Repair Program. That's a program that helps pay for emissions-related vehicle repairs. Michael Glanson owns the shop and says Cheryl's repair would have cost her about $1,200.
Her car had actually 3 different type of issues on it. It had some sort of idle control issue, and it also had what we call a fuel vapor leak issue.
Michael says he sees several cars a week not able to pass emission testing.
You fail, now what? Now what?
Right.
So now if you don't have a shop, now you have to go try to find somebody, and are they qualified to actually do my repairs and do it right the first time?
Through the state's Voluntary Vehicle Repair Program, those questions are answered. So is, how will I pay for all of this? The program pays up to $900 towards fixing the car after the car's owner pays the first $100. Sarah Fitzgerald is the program's manager.
So if the repairs are $1,000 or under, you're out the door with $100. If the repairs go over that, say your quote is at $1,200, then the customer is responsible for the $300. The state still picks up the $900.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And last year, in fiscal year 25, nearly half our customers walked out the door with just $100.
Sarah says in the last fiscal year, 16,000 cars were repaired through the program, saving customers more than $10 million in auto repairs.
What would you have done if if there wasn't a program like this? I mean, at $1,200, that is a lot of money.
It sure is when you're on a limited,
Well, just all of a sudden it's just sprung on you.
Right. Honestly, I don't know. Family members work. A lot of my friends, they don't drive anymore. A lot of transportation programs for seniors have qualifications, limitations. I'm just so glad I didn't have to, worry about that.
Cheryl says, just like her car, this program has been a much-needed blessing.
I just hope this helps other people and they become more aware of it, because people need the help, especially now.
So Cheryl there says that she'll sell that car for the right price.
Okay.
Because they don't make Saturns anymore.
She said, goodbye, blessing.
Right. She's got a new blessing coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So if you don't pass that repair or the emission test, I should say, make sure that you do get that pamphlet.
Yes.
It's not a scam. It's not a joke. They're going to pick up that $900 for you. And that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And Justin, we talk also a lot about the fact that people are keeping their cars longer. So you have older cars in the driveway, older cars in the parking lot, and you need to make sure to pass those emissions tests. I mean, the last thing you need is a bill like that sprung on you.
Yeah, and it's fast as well. Like once you put yourself in that system, the state gets in touch with you pretty quick.
That's incredible.
So it's not going to take you long. And the good thing as well is these auto shops, they're already they're tested.
Yes.
So you just got to go to one of those approved ones.
You can trust them, and that's also a big weight off your shoulders.
Right.
Just an amazing.